I am
Goodbye,
achy
then.
in all of my bones.
Fair.
All 100 of them.
Yep. I only have 100 of them.
Damn. Yeah, I would. I'd probably be aching too. Jeez.
All that's left is the bones in your legs and arms.
Yeah. My
None
torso
that's
kind of
under.
just flops around.
How many bones in the hand? There are 27 bones in each hand.
That's
So
enough for 2
Mm.
hands and 2 feet. Good enough for me.
You don't need no more than that.
And my
how
face.
many feet bones? No, so there's 26 foot bones. You don't even have enough to have all foot and
It's fine, I'll sacrifice some toes.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
Sa-
is meant to
No, no, no.
min-maxing
Sacrifice
the running
pinky
build.
finger. Sacrifice pinky fingers. You don't need them.
That's fair.
Pinky
you're-
toes.
Bones.
You see, guys, I would min-max spine, and I would get all my spine bones and whirl around like a snake.
I would keep.
Okay, no, I'm not going to bed now. You got 100 bones out of all the bones in the body. Which do you keep?
Guys,
I'm
wish,
keeping
like,
the 3 bones in my ear so that I can hear. I'm keeping my skull because that's like all one bone, right?
no.
You gotta.
No, it's not.
Wait, really?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of bones connected with cartilage.
Oh, how many?
I don't
I'm
know.
about to find out for you.
Okay.
There are 22 bones in the skull.
22?
There's
Oh,
22
God.
bones in the skull.
Mm.
And
Never
that's-
mind then.
Oh man. This is hard.
Actually, no, that's worth it. No, I would go 22 bones for skull.
Yeah, that's
pretty-
you kind of need those to live.
I
No.
go rib cage next. I don't know how many that is though.
That's a lot.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, does the rib cage like minus the separate ribs? It's not like. I
There are
mean,
24 things in the rib cage.
24. Okay, that's worth. That's worth because rib cage adds a lot of structure to the abdomen, right?
Oh, then you have
Um,
the sternum
Torso. Yes.
and the hypermastoid complex, and it's worth nothing if you don't have a spine.
yeah.
So
Is
then
each
you're
vertebrae
resting
a
low.
bone? Is each vertebrae a
Yeah,
bone?
each vertebrae is a bone.
That's fucked up.
So so then you need the entire spine, which is like.
How many is that?
I think there's 20 something.
It's another 20.
Okay.
What is this with like all the groups being in 20s, bro?
That's kinda
33.
weird,
There's
yeah.
33 stacked vertebrae.
33.
Okay, so here's my plan. Okay, I go for skull. Okay.
Yeah.
I go for all the spines. Okay, so that's like that's 55, right?
Mhm.
That's 55. And then I go the bones in my arm, right? Which is for each arm it's 8, right? And then
Yeah.
all the bones in my legs, not including hands and feet, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have a rib cage, but I'm a snake now.
Uh,
And then the rest the leftovers I put into ribs, right? That way I may not have hands or feet or much of like any supporting structures, but I do in fact have snake powers. So I can squirm through holes that are small.
I do like that build. That's a good build.
Fair enough. Yeah,
I
mean,
wish
Can
Oh,
you
sorry,
really
sorry.
have a better build than that? I mean, like,
I don't think so.
you need the ribs to be able to breathe.
Uh-huh. You kind of need your skull so that your brain doesn't
Fall
Get-
off.
turn. to
no,
mush.
no. Kids hardly have a skull, and they look how they do.
Kid.
Oh,
I don't know
no,
about you. I haven't met a kid
infants,
that's
like,
smart.
Infants, don't
I mean,
have
infants
like
do have
properly
a skull.
developed. They have the skull bones, but they're not like.
It acts as a deterrent. It's like shrapnel. You hit them on the head, and it's like you see like an X-ray, and it's like and it like goes through their brain. So actually, in some cases, not having a skull is beneficial. Evolution tells
Wow.
me so.
You know, if your skull cracks, it might hurt you.
But it also might hurt them.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that. I don't know, man. I think that
You go
conversation
sleep
is.
now.
We should
Yeah.
have a podcast.
Okay, wait. I have one more
Yeah.
thought. So I wish, like, before you were born, there was like a character selection screen, right? So you could be anything you wanted to. But
Okay, yeah.
Same.
that's a little bit overpowered. So you have to make some balances, right?
So
How many bones are there?
we have the
There's
cyberpunk.
206, right?
Yeah, we have the cyberpunk character editor. But babies have like almost 100 more.
Yeah, so there's like 200. There's
Yeah,
206
Why
bones in
does
a
my mic
adult.
cut out for no fucking reason sometimes? What the
So
fuck?
so when you're being born, you're limited. You have to choose what 150 bones you want, right? But for like the
Yeah.
cost of 20 bones, okay, but like you could choose to have an exoskeleton instead, right? So, like that's like a risky play, right?
Yeah,
Because now you're sacrificing strength, but
but
you're
I'm
getting
crab.
tough. But you're tough.
But I'm
Right.
crab.
Now you see, you could exchange senses for stronger senses, or even senses that we don't have. You
Oh,
ever
so I
wanted to
could go
see?
blind, but like have super hearing. Right?
Yeah, but like, have you ever like wanted to see what bees see? Like spectrums of colors that you can't even imagine. Sacrifice your hearing. There we go. Boom.
Oh.
Suddenly,
Mm,
X-ray vision. Sheesh.
X-ray
No,
vision?
no, no, no. I'm gonna min max my taste so that when I eat chocolate, I orgasm.
Fuck is wrong with you? We should start a podcast. I think that'd be
Yeah, no, we
Brilliant.
absolutely should.
That was so dumb.
okay. But like, here's the thing: you can also choose how long you want to live, like down to the second. All right, and like
Oh.
the shorter you live, the more overpowered you can become. Like
Oh.
So I'm
that's like
gonna live for
short amount of time.
I'm gonna live for 8 seconds and be a nuclear reactor.
like let's say I decide I want to live till I'm 20. Okay, I would be like the best person in the world up until I die, right? Like I could choose to live 5 seconds, but the thing is that I move so fast and I'm so powerful it feels like years to me. All right, but the problem is that I'm so lonely because everyone else is moving so slow. So like
Well, okay, see, but if you're moving fast, then everyone else around you perceives that time as way longer, you know? Because the closer you are to the speed of light, the longer, like, it may only be
Oh,
5 seconds to you,
there's a
but to everyone
loophole.
else,
Duh,
yeah.
man, they really
yeah.
need to update the physics engine.
I know,
Pretty
a little bit
outdated.
broken, but it's okay. But like, let's say you choose to be like immortal, like that's an option. You can be immortal,
Oh,
but like you are pretty weak,
but
right?
you're a
Like,
snail.
but you're immortal. But like, this doesn't affect your intellect, only like your physical ability,
Oh,
Okay,
okay. In that case,
that's fine.
yeah.
I can live with that.
right?
So if I go like 80 years, it's like I'm what I am would be right
Dude,
now.
Yeah,
no,
you're just average.
if you're immortal, then you could live until they get cybernetics and then become a super strong cyborg and be immortal.
Okay, but let me pose that question: are you strong enough to survive the cybernetic surgery? Because if
But
you're
you're
living to be
immortal.
immortal, no, you're functionally immortal. That's the thing.
Oh, so
That's
you have
Right, you could
infinite
be
age.
but
yeah, you just don't
you
age.
just don't age.
Ah, I
But
see.
Okay.
if you just to like be functionally immortal, if someone like threw sand in your eyes, you just go blind. Like you would,
Oh.
you would
Okay.
just like never recover. Like that's how physically weak you are.
So the options I have if I go immortal are sit at my computer all day, and that's it.
Yeah,
That kind of
I mean, I might.
sounds like
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like
you
not a bad idea.
would be a computer sciences major. There's no other option.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, that's kind of already what I'm going for, if you know what I'm
I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak English.
yeah.
But you
No,
like
me either.
saying.
you also get to
Oh,
choose like
wait, what?
your starting point. But like
I,
different starting points come with different
Is
buffs, right? So if
I,
you
I was
start
yeah, I was joking on the meme that like computer science majors are femboys. You know that's what I was doing.
that
I missed that
you
like
were
completely.
yeah
Okay.
same
Like that that was like a badly timed joke.
No,
yeah.
it was
Um,
good. It was good. Oh, it's
so
okay.
but like here's the thing: different starting locations have like different buffs and debuffs. Like let's say you start in Canada, like where
Mm.
we are, right? Pretty peaceful. You don't get any
Cold
bonuses except like some
resistance.
cold resistance.
Yeah.
But you do get, but like the because that's peaceful, right? But let's say you decide to start in Afghanistan in like the middle of a civil war. All right, that's a hard spawn. You get bonus
Ooh,
points. You can
okay.
choose like 10 more bones, and like you just get like more stat points instead.
What?
But but the risk
Why are the
is,
bones
but
so limited?
but the difference is which way is like the difference is that like getting to the point where it's worth it is harder. So if you're like a professional lifer, you can like live,
Yeah, I'm a
right?
pro lifer. Wait, no.
Okay, hold on.
So
Yeah,
like
all right.
you
Oh
choose to
god.
spawn in like Antarctica. You're like immune to cold, right? And
Mhm.
like you get all bones because you're in Antarctica. You get all bones and like get like you can live like
Okay,
200
how
years and like
much?
not feel the debuff, right?
Okay, so is it like
Mm.
DLC? Is all bones more than 203 or 206 rather?
Oh, are there more bones than
Yo,
Is
yeah,
there
two?
yeah, you
additional
can
bones?
yeah, if you choose to like let's say like you like min max this, all right? Like you live 20
Mhm.
years, right? So you can already get lots of bones. And then you like choose Antarctica, right? You can add bones to your body and become like
Oh.
like you can become exoskeleton and and right exoskeleton and boned person. So you could be like
I am
oh
an
like
extraterrestrial.
I have
right,
another
like you could be a
question.
tank.
Am I allowed to pick my spawn time? Like can I go 1914 in like fucking I don't know Germany or something and then that's like
I'm gonna
some
spawn in
shit.
the fucking dinosaur age as a fucking
A mortal like crab being and just
yeah.
fuck shit up. Okay,
My fossil's just gonna be there, and science is gonna be like, "What the fuck? What
What
is
okay.
the
this?"
fuck is
Now,
this?
you see, you can also choose your studying race. So, like,
Uh-huh.
back to the Germany thing, right? If
Oh,
you like,
Okay.
if I'm going somewhere with this, if you like choose to be a Jew in the 1914 Germany, it's like extra hard. That like adds an
your
extra layer of
starting
difficulty.
race.
Or you choose to be like a person of color in America in the 1940s. It like also
Uh,
counts. So it all
uh,
matters. You can like min max your build to be like max difficulty,
Hot
but like
takes
max
with
power.
Adam.
So but like you could also choose like the easiest option, right? You could choose to be like a blonde, blue-eyed person in Germany in 1930s
Wouldn't you
and be
get
like,
drafted?
uh,
yeah.
oh, you're right. No, you're right.
Okay. Um easiest life. What's the easiest life I could think of? Like fucking
Born into a
I don't know.
rich family in like early
Oh, yeah, there it is.
2000s. Uh,
Mm,
bef-
so true.
actually, yeah, I don't know.
Early 2000s like I guess America. Or maybe not America.
Well,
Like
you have to be careful because you gotta avoid the market crashes.
true.
When, damn, you
Well,
gotta
I
Okay,
mean
no,
live in your
okay.
prime.
One of the hardest spawns. Okay, this one's a
Mm.
risky one. So, you know the Twin Towers?
Oh, you spawn
You're
in the
you're
Twin
you're yeah,
Towers.
you spawn in them at that moment. So it's like
Okay,
immediately survival, like immediately like threat on your life,
so yeah,
right?
you're rolling the dice there. You've got like a 70% chance of just dying. But if you get
Yeah.
that
N-
30%, oh boy.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
and you choose like to only live a very short amount of time, so you have the strength to guarantee you can
Yeah.
survive. Like you come
So,
out.
okay. Imagine giving birth to a child and it comes out jacked as fuck and starts running around.
And then two planes
Starts
hit the
building a
towers that
fucking
you're in.
pickaxe.
Like, just imagine this fucking jacked infant, like, coming up and be like, Mother, we must retreat. The planes are coming. And then it dives out the window. Like, come on. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Dude. Okay.
Wait,
just
so
imagine,
I
bro,
was purposely avoiding thinking about how the birthing would happen. Like, I can just imagine
No.
you just pop in, but like, so if you choose to live a short amount of time, do you like, do you just grow at like a faster rate?
No, you don't. You don't. You're still a toddler, but you have like the understanding. It's like
So do you get the experience from your last life? Is it like, do you
oh
compound?
no. Oh, sorry. Here's how people get it wrong. Here's how people get it wrong. All right. Everybody like starts from the beginning. All right. So like the first time you do this, you have no idea what's going on. Right.
yeah.
Only if you meet certain criteria do you get to try again.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So
And then eventually people have just figured out how to do it, so they just loop it forever.
Yeah.
some people
Yeah.
have
Exactly.
got like duplication glitches and have multiple characters going.
No. The most meta strategy right now is that they found out that if you okay, because like when a child is conceived, the process starts, right? So
Right.
men have discovered that if they
Oh,
like time it rightly, as soon as they like nut into someone, they kill themselves, and then like
Oh,
it immediately restarts, and then you
oh,
see, and then they like become their own child, and that's currently like the meta restart strategy. But it's
wait.
kind of risky and
That
oh.
feels very relevant to. Let's move on.
But no, what were you gonna say?
Something I regret thinking of.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So yeah, so that's like the most meta strategy.
Okay, yeah.
There are other like more common ones that like your common man does, but
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it's kind of an exotic one.
yeah.
So, okay,
It's really risky as
yeah.
well because if you suicide and you don't have it like guaranteed line up, you're out forever.
Yeah,
You
that's
Mhm.
why
gotta.
that's why only like the most risky
You,
people
you
do it.
kind of, I think what you'd kind of have to do is like, okay, you have to figure out the proper timing because like it's not like as soon as you nut like the egg and the sperm are like fertilized, right? So
Oh
like
yeah.
you've got to get like you have to wait like 30 seconds ish or whatever. I don't know how long it would be, but like you've got to get like a knack for the timing.
So
Now,
Gives you enough
you
time to
gotta
okay,
get
you
get
ready
see,
as
that
well.
sperm tracker upgrade for
what
the
what
for each
what
character.
most people do is that like they sacrifice their vision and like min max hearing, and they can hear it. They can
Oh.
they can hear it, and then that way they know exactly when.
So
Mm.
does
There's
that
a
mean?
sound cue.
So do you get more points depending on who you breed with?
Yes.
Is
Probably. I would
Yes.
say yeah.
is that
Yeah.
the point of this? So are you
Yeah.
saying that
Oh.
eugenics was a scheme to get more points?
Yeah. No. It. But like, the guy that invented eugenics is still doing the loop. He was the inventor of this technique. Actually, he he just disguised it.
Okay, there's like some joke that I could like implement racism into here, but I'm not gonna because I feel
We're
like it's
gonna
gonna end really
do
bad.
Now, you see
uh,
another common way. This is like the second most common way. Is like a boss fight. You've got to beat a boss fight.
Oh,
All right.
okay. How does
Um,
this work?
there are several boss fights that you can fight. The first one's
Mhm.
God. That's like the one that
Oh,
everyone gets to fight at the end. Like that's a given, right? You meet
okay.
God and you're like you got to fist fight him,
damn.
right?
Mhm.
Right.
You gotta
That
get all
that
those
sounds pretty
points.
difficult though, so it probably doesn't happen too
Yeah,
often,
it
right?
does. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. And I
Mhm.
see the second fight is the turmoil inside yourself. You have to like
Damn.
really accept your death.
Mhm.
Like you have to be like, I get it. I get it now. Like you have to be like on the day of your death, have no fear at all. And then that's how it
The
happens.
third one, you have to play 3
Oh yeah,
rounds of
'cause you
super
know
golf
when it's
without getting
coming.
angry.
Uh,
Yeah, I never do that one. This is
Yeah,
like my
no.
third run
yeah,
through,
that's
guys.
kind
I'll
of a
be honest
gimmick.
with you.
It's like secret boss. I don't know about like the reward isn't
I,
even
I
really that worth it.
I've managed to do it consistently. I don't know about you
That's
guys.
that's fair.
It's not that hard for me.
You need a
Although yeah,
specific set of traits.
Mhm. I like going for the builds that have them, like, good seeing, good hearing, high intelligence, but, like, kinda, less emphasis on, like, bones and stuff.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Um,
Bones make you angry.
true.
It's all like calcium.
True.
Marrow.
Now, okay.
Uh,
Now another way to do it is like by an achievement system. If you become like the best at something, that you automatically get revived, right? Like,
Mm,
I I feel like, maybe it should be, like, these achievements and stuff, you just get more experience points, like, reviving is just a given, but if you can, like, do these boss fights, you get even more when you do, you know?
oh,
mm,
that's fair. It's like an add-on. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
so instead of it being like a requirement, or what you could do is instead of like reviving is just a given, but if you want to keep like the bonuses you've received, you need to beat the boss, or you're just
Yeah,
going back to base zero,
mm.
right?
yeah,
So it's like you can eventually go and beat God, but you have to get like 10 successful, like good revives where you're beating bosses
Yeah,
every
and
time.
it's really hard to do that because it's like
Mhm.
it's like in every roguelike they have like eclipse and shit like in Risk of
Right,
Rain.
right, right, right.
So
Like an
each
ascension kind of
yeah
thing where every
ascension
time you do it gets harder.
each one's harder because you have to like select debuffs on your next life regardless.
Right.
It balances out the extra points you have,
Mhm.
you know.
yeah. That makes sense. Now
Okay.
you see, this implies like there's one person like since the beginning of humanity that's just been like
No,
doing this, and there's just one
Jesus
superhuman.
won like 25 runs in a row.
He was saving up points to
Yeah.
get like Messiah trait.
And
He was
that's why he
saving
was
up
like, I'm
points.
the son of God because I beat him up so much.
Listen, guys, but like, okay, like if you save points, they like carry over, right? So like you can
Right.
save
Okay.
up points to like get the ultimate trait,
Mhm.
right?
But you only get like a certain amount like that you can save
And
per life because otherwise you could just
a player
keep
can only have
recycling.
one like they can only do a trait once. And if
Yeah.
they
Okay. Yeah.
fuck up
Yeah. Yeah.
that life, then they can't do that trait ever again unless they
Yeah.
do
So
like
if
a super secret boss to
mm,
re-unlock it.
so if I sack my like touch sense like and then next life I want to do that again, but I can't though. I'd have to do a different one or just like
No,
do
I mean
Well,
like
no
these
sack.
like like miracle touch. Like
yeah.
Oh.
Jesus
Okay.
already
You
Like
see,
used that.
Jesus,
extra.
Jesus really fucked up. Really
Mhm.
fucked up that run.
Yeah,
He
See, the
really.
reason there hasn't been another one is because it takes so long to get those traits, and nobody wants to use them because it's a one-time thing.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're just waiting.
You see, Jesus didn't realize that when he said he'd be coming a second time. He was like he said, "Oh, I'll just do it again."
No,
It
he
sucks
he
for him
was
though.
the one that
no,
figured it out, and he
he
spread
got
the info.
the dev patch. They put the patch in, so you can only get to be that
Oh,
powerful
he
once.
thought he would, but like they realized how OP it would be if you could just keep recycling Messiah power, so they just said they hard capped it at one.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
He used like all of his powers in one life as well, so he's
Yeah.
yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Is that a ruler?
Huh?
Sound like
Yeah,
you're
what was that
twanging a
noise?
ruler.
What do you mean?
I
What's
don't
that noise?
Are you you okay?
What are you talking about?
Guys, how do
We
you
both.
think we got all of our bones? Like, what? Why?
Um,
If you have to choose bones, how does like the majority of people have all the bones?
Gay.
got the gay bone.
So is gay a
Okay,
debuff which
guys. Okay,
grants you
so
more
like,
Yeah,
bones?
gay is a deep.
mathematically,
It's not anymore though. It
Ah,
used to be, but it's not anymore.
okay,
you got patched.
Yeah.
okay.
So mathematically, being gay makes sense. Let me explain. For
Okay,
every
right, new
100 women,
topic.
for every 100 women, there are 102 men. So this means that to like bring balance, there has to be gay people.
Mm,
But what
right.
about lesbians?
Well, they did that. They're the reason why gay has spread so much.
What?
because now where where I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
So but like my math, right? So every like 100, out of every 100 men, there would be two surplus remaining that wouldn't get picked. Right?
How are there that many? How is it 2
How's it two?
more? Yeah, how is it
Um,
how is there 2% more men?
genetics, I guess.
Like,
Mm,
For real though, I think that's just like something that happens.
yeah,
I'm not
it's
smart
just
enough.
is it just like a million coin flips, you're gonna get, like, 70 heads in a row or
Yeah. Well, no,
something?
it
Yeah.
actually fluctuates all the time. This is just like the current stat.
Oh, okay.
Like it just like fluctuates all the time.
Mhm. Good enough.
So, but now, right? You have like lesbians that are taking up two women, right? So the
Yeah,
amount of
2
men that are
women.
left out increases. So basically, God said, okay, well now I gotta patch this, right? But he's too
Yeah.
lazy to remove something, so he just added something, and he just changed a variable. He
Okay,
just
yeah.
changed a singular variable, and now there's more gay people.
well, they
Huh,
upped the
okay.
spawning frequency. Oh wait, no, hang on. So if we're going back to the previous idea,
Okay.
maybe when you spawn in, you can't necessarily choose certain aspects of your personality. They kind of just get randomized.
Yeah.
So so gay is one of those. It's
Okay,
just
okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah, that
like you can choose the like most powerful build and like hope to use it for good, but you spawn in and it's like you're just an asshole. Like
yeah.
like you're just a complete
yeah.
asshole.
Or
Oh, dude.
maybe it's not like it influences your personality, but you get certain things which give you bonuses if you act a certain
Oh, I see.
way.
Interesting.
Okay. So
Interesting.
it's like, yeah,
It's like your
okay.
quest. You got a quest line as soon
Yeah,
as you
exactly.
spawn in.
And if you like go against like your predetermined personality traits too much, you end up
Dude,
like losing
are
shit
we
for next
getting into
life.
fate now? Like,
Okay, but like,
I don't know what that. I don't
like,
actually like.
imagine being a toddler and you spawn in, and in like the corner of it you see objectives 0 out of 10 completed.
Dude.
Okay, so so now that I've said that,
Okay.
oh,
yikes.
Um. Yeah. Jeez.
oh, oh man.
Is there like a prestige system that you can have? like like okay, let's say I go 10 lives in a row without I only die naturally, right? And like over 50 years, let's say. And I have enough experience points. I can do a prestige, right? And then I have a permanent 10% bonus to all experience points that I make. And then eventually that just compounds. You get a bunch of shit. That could be added
Mm,
too.
I see.
Let's add that in there. A little
oh
bit.
man, this is getting complicated. Balancing the universe is so tough.
Well, see, the thing is that right, it takes thousands of years for people to like accumulate enough, though. Because if you think about it, like 10 lives that go past 50, that's 500 years, right?
You
Mm,
know Aristotle?
Yeah.
He
mm,
maxed out his intelligence stat. That's like
Ah, yeah.
he
Got the int
he
build.
was like prestige 100. Prestige 100. That's why he was so wise. Because one time he said, I remember one time he said, "God's got hands," and that was like the last time he rebirthed. Right? Like that. Like he did beat God that one time. His
Dang, yeah.
last quote was "God's got hands," and then he died.
Like he was just too overconfident, and he
Yeah.
just went in and like because he was like this will be easy, and then he got fucked up because he missed like a parry or something.
Yeah.
damn.
He
Mm,
blocked when he should have
Pride
rolled.
cometh below the fall. So true though.
Oh yeah,
Oh
land of
yeah.
the free. So why can't
That
I
that
rest
has
my
got to
balls
be.
in the Burger
So
King
Adam, when are
resort?
you making this game?
What do you mean?
Like when are you creating like this version of like Spore?
I should. This is my next project. Adding it to the list. Adding this to the fucking list. It's bone. An MMORPG.
Who is the like Renaissance inventor who had like the fucking helicopter
Leonardo
thing?
da Vinci.
Yeah, Leonardo.
Probably.
Yeah.
What where do you think he slots into this? What did he do to get where he is? Did he like find a glitch and
He did. He
did he
really
like get
did.
did he like
Mm,
The
some game
problem is
files
that
get
like
leaked?
yeah, he was a leaker,
It
and
was
he
a
just
data miner.
yeah.
okay, wait. I all right. What about luck? Is there like a certain level of like deviance that you can have? Like, sure, maybe I like have I could spawn in, right? And let's say I like spawn in like a difficult scenario, right? But I like spawn in and the game is like, whoa, you got lucky. You get picked 10 bones. And but then also the opposite can happen where it's like you get some debuffs that you weren't expecting, right? And so every once in a while, you just get people like Leonardo da Vinci where they just didn't do shit, but they just won the lottery, and then boom.
No, you see, Leonardo da Vinci, he didn't win the lottery because what he did is that he min-maxed like artistic prowess, but lost sanity. Like your motive
Okay,
is
so sometimes you just get like a random like buff and debuff that kind of like
yeah,
cancel each other out, you know, like
yeah.
overall. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It
We
is
are so
worth it.
big-brained. I can't believe this discussion,
It's
right?
gone on for half an hour.
And it all sprouted from me saying to Serg, all your 100 bones. That
True.
simple sentence caused all of this.